Hello, Cancer. How you doing, babe? We're getting ready to get into your reading for June 14th through the 20th. I already have your pre-shuffle here, but before we start, remember this is a very general reading, so take only what applies and leave the rest. Your pre-shuffle is here, and I've already clarified everything. Let's get right to it because it's very plain. This week, Cancer, let me go ahead and just put it out there. I definitely see that there is something ending for you this week, and this is a week of you like getting your shit back together. And let me back up because it could have already ended. It could have already happened, or it could be happening this week. But the thing about it is, this little break you taking, because this is the backstory of the Four of Swords. You having to renew. This is like I gotta get my shit together. I gotta restart. I gotta start over because the Page of Wands is here, and on the bottom is the Two of Swords. So it feels like something happens this week that ends something, and it kind of feels like your day to day. I'm gonna be honest. This could be about work. This also could be about a romantic connection between you and someone as well. But it makes me feel like you are just having to like take a pause, take a break to get your shit together. Okay, I am seeing the Eight of Wands here, so there is some sort of communication happening, some back and forth. The first thing I heard was texting, so you could be texting somebody back and forth. But it also could be like emails, something about the job is coming into focus. But whatever is happening, you already knew this was coming. You knew this was coming because the High Priestess is here. And High Priestess is intuitive energy. Now, Pisces could be significant, but you already knew this was coming. You felt it was coming. And it could definitely, like I said, be something about the job because the Emperor is here, the boss, the CEO. Or this could be an Aries. But it's also a person who is in control. So there is some type of conversation or back and forth that you knew was coming between you and someone who is in an authoritative position. All right. Yep. Or this could be something, like I said, about your job, whether it is a boss or just the industry itself, whatever you work for. That's crazy. Anyway, I couldn't quite get that out. But I definitely see that you're going to be taking the time to pour back into yourself with this Ace of Cups because something does end. This is kind of like a breakup. For some of you, this could be a breakup. For some of you, this could be a layoff from a job, a termination, even short-term disability. Take it as it applies. But this death is like it's over and done. So because that happens, you begin to pour back in yourself. And I feel like this is going to help you get motivated. This little time, this little break that you get ready to walk into or that you're going to be having this week is going to give you some time to think, to contemplate and to get motivated. All right. And I definitely see that you are going to be making some type of decision. Okay. So a tower does happen or has already happened. Something did end, something did fail, something did crash and burn. It's over, like I said. But a Scorpio, by the way, is here as well. But this is you sitting back like, okay, because of that tower, now I have to really make a big decision. Okay? A big decision. Now, Virgo could be significant as well because we have another major arcana with the Hermit. So this is, like I said, big shifts happening this week, Cancer. This is something that's going to shake up your life. Now, this is not to, make you afraid. This is just to confirm something for you or to give you a heads up. But I'm seeing that you're going to be contemplating. You may be pulling back. Somebody also, I feel like, still is getting cut off. Whether you are cutting somebody off, something ends, or somebody cuts you off. Somebody also could be ghosting somebody here or wants to ghost. But it's all about new beginnings because the Fool is here. So this ghosting, this cut off, this breakup, whatever this is happening, it definitely is going to push you into having to take a leap of faith. You got to take a leap of faith. You got to do something new. Because with endings come new beginnings. And so that's what it is for you this week. Let's get some tea. Let's see what's happening for Cancers. Please and thank you. We have disharmony, triggers, and conflict. So this could be back and forth with you and a father figure. Back and forth because I heard that between you and an intimate partner as well. A romantic partner. Could be some disagreements happening. Could be a breakup. Pluto is on the bottom. So yeah, things are changing. Transformation is here. Get ready. That's all I'm going to say. And like I said, this isn't to, give you any bad news or a negative reading. Readings should be for, depending on who giving them, should be to give you insight and to give you confirmation and clarity, because every day is not a good day and life is not peaches and cream. We are here to learn lessons, and we will. And as we come upon these lessons and we face challenges, it's all about how we face the challenge, how we deal with it, not how we run from it, not how we try to avoid it because things happen. But sometimes things are fated, and those are the things that we cannot control. Okay, so it does feel like something is kind of like out of your hands. It does feel like something's supposed to happen with all these major arcanas. We got endings on top of endings, and we got you pouring back into yourself and starting over again. Okay, it says receive in the open. You see that? It's time. That's why things are getting shook up this week, because you're getting ready to move into a new phase, a new cycle. There's a open door, and you need to be ready to receive it. Don't fight against it. Okay, it'll go a lot easier for you that way. Let's get some spiritual advice, and I'm gonna let you guys go. For Cancer, what do they need to know? Vanity is coming out. This is the throat chakra. Impasse is coming out, which is the solar plexus. Okay, no, sacral chakra, my bad. Sacral chakra is the chakra of creativity, trying to make things happen. What can I do? There's nothing else that you can do, and it's time for you to just, let it be what it is. Vanity is here. I feel like this is something about ego. Working with a group of people, being in front of a crowd, something to that extent. But Spirit says all of that is over. There's no more big talk. There's no more ego. There's no more pride. There's no more gaslighting. There's no more gassing up. Whatever the case is. It's nothing that you can do to avoid fated changes. Things that are destined to happen. Okay? Only thing you could have done to avoid it was to start moving differently a long time ago. But we cannot always run from fate. Sometimes we can, depending on our decisions, most of the time is what, it's what happens. Decisions we make gives us our life experiences, but there are other things that are just untouchable when it comes to us. So yeah, it's one of those things, but it's something better for you. So be open to receive the next thing, because this, as far as this elevator is going, this is like, you can't make, if you want to make $100,000 a year, well baby, we only pay up to $50,000 a year. That's our highest pay. I'm just saying, or if there's a person, this is about love for you, it's like this person cannot offer you what it is that you truly want to have. They're not your person. They're not your true match. It's something about it. It's like you being saved. So I feel like you are being saved. You are being pushed forward. It is time for you to focus on you, focus on your new beginning. Get ready, Cancer. Okay, love you guys. Sending you light, love, positive vibes, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.